Some people want to see you fail. Disappoint them. Stop doubting yourself. Work hard and make it happen. Never feel guilty for starting again. Rule of life is very simple. Hunt or get hunted. If money and material things make you believe you are better than others, you are the poorest person on earth. Behind every strong person is a story that gave them no choice. If you don't know the whole story, then don't open your mouth. Control your anger because it's just one letter away from danger. Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. It's going to be hard, but hard is not impossible. Be careful who you tell people. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. Some people just pretend to help you. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. A positive mind finds opportunity in everything. Accept the reality that life will not be easy. You have to be strong. The more I learned about things, I realized how wrong I was before. Focus on improving, not proving. Smart people know when to act stupid. Never explain yourself to anyone, because the person who likes you doesn't need it, and the person who dislikes you won't believe it. You may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. You become what you believe. Some people just pretend to help you. You will never be good enough for everybody, but you will always be the best for someone who really appreciates you. Fake people have an image to maintain. Real people don't care. The biggest mistake we make in life is thinking we have time. Set limits. Not everyone deserves your vibe. No one can make you upset. You choose to be. Don't rush to help those who haven't asked you to, because not everyone who is drowning needs a hand. Some want to drown. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. In each of us, there is another whom we do not know. Man cannot stand a meaningless life. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you'll call it fate. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic is alcohol, morphine, or idealism. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean you got something. It means you can give something away. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you're just doing research. He who is afraid needs dependence, as a weakened man needs support. The soul needs your recklessness, not your wisdom. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, have to keep moving forward. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. We must learn to live together as brothers, or we will perish together as fools. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. The time is always right to do what is right. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. You are not only responsible for what you say, but also for what you do not say. Your ignorance is their power. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. You must never be fearful about what you're doing when it's right. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. The first revolution is when you change your mind. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a permanent attitude. Oppressed people cannot remain oppressed forever. The yearning for freedom eventually manifests itself. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Let no man pull you low enough to hate him. Learn the rules like a pro, so you can break them like an artist. Never, never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishments are small compared to the wounds we inflict on our soul when we look the other way. It is not possible to be in favor of justice for some people and not be in favor of justice for all people. If someone hates you and wants to look sad, there are usually 3 reasons why. He sees you as a threat, he hates himself, or he wants to be like you. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. I was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness. We shall overcome, because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice.